Hello guys. So as you can tell by the title, this is another Halloween tutorial. Um and yeah, just like the last one that I did yesterday, this one as well I have never attempted, never tried. So y'all gonna see the outcome for the first time with me. So I've never tried to do a skull. I don't know, I just want to try new things, I guess, because I have a lot of new subscribers. So I'm just trying to put out some new content just for my new subscribers, basically. Well, for all my subscribers, but yeah. So I haven't got to the bling part or making the skull yet. I've already did one eye off camera, and I'm going to show y'all how I do this. This is a lengthy process. You have to take your time, especially because it's my first time. So yeah, I'm just touching up some of my orange right here. But yeah, definitely want to take your time on this. Definitely. So, to start off, my face is already cleaned. I already did my eyebrows, as you can see. I'm just taking this concealer palette. I ordered it from Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. It's really old. Well, it's not just super old, but I ordered it like a year or two ago. But I never really used it besides, like, as you can see, it's not really used. I use this one the most, and that's because I use this one as a primer, which is what I'm using it for today. So I'm going to go just with my finger. I'm going to rub that, and I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid and up towards my brow bone as well. I forgot to put that on there. And I kind of want to make sure it's even and put a generous amount on there as well. It seemed like what made me want to do this look is my mom, first of all, because she wanted me to do a skull with bling. And so we were looking on YouTube and Google, but we seen so many skulls with bling on them, but none of them were colorful. And the skulls that were colorful didn't have any bling. So I was like, I'm going to mix them. You know, I don't want to do just bling or just colorful. I want to do a colorful bling skull just to be a little different. And so that's what I'm going to do today. So just make sure you're getting it all over, because pretty much your whole lid is going to be your entire canvas for this look. So yeah, you just really want to get that concealer. And the reason I use that one is because it's a lighter color. It's almost white. I could have used the white one, but I didn't, because it has like shimmers in there for some reason. A lot of shimmers. And I just didn't want it to mess up my look. So yeah. Okay. I'm also going to, because I forgot to do it off of camera, I'm just taking like a highlighter color, a shimmery color, it doesn't matter. Just for my brow bone highlight, that's all I'm about to do right now. And it doesn't matter what type of brush you use. I don't never use these, but I'm going to use it today, because it's not going to matter. And normally I wouldn't bring my brow bone highlight all the way over here. But since it's Halloween, we want to kind of get dramatic with it. So, you know, that's why we're doing that. And for this look, I only used 2 makeup palettes, okay? Just 2. I didn't use a bunch of different ones. And I used palettes that I've used before in my makeup videos. So one is the Sleek palette with these colors, And then the other one is my BH palette. I use these colors, so I will be showing you all as I go. Alright, so let's get started, because this is, when I tell y'all it's long, so bear with me. This process is long because I had to be like perfection, you know. I wanted the eye to be perfection, the rainbows. So I started out with yellow, a yellow background. And I was going to use the yellow in my sleek palette, but I just don't have the patience to deal with that yellow today because that yellow is really chalky for some reason. So I'm using this yellow right here from my BH palette, and just a Wet n Wild brush. And I kind of flick it a little bit. Sorry. And then, as always, I spray it with water. Don't drench it in water, but make sure it's enough. Like when you do like this, you should feel a little wetness, but your hand shouldn't be wet, you know. Moistness. I guess that's a better word. Moistness. And you just want to really apply that yellow, because I think it's because my skin tone, yellow doesn't show up really well on me. If I was like darker, I think it would show up better. Or if I was like really bright, I think the yellow would show up a lot better. But it's like I'm like right in between, so that yellow just, it's hard for me to get yellow to be super pigmented on me. And I've tried so many different brands of yellows, it just don't work. So just get it as good as you can. And I really pack a lot of it on too. And I bring it all the way over like that. A little bit past my eyebrow. And then I'm bringing it up past the crease as well. Not quite all the way up to my eyebrow, but like just leaving a little bit of space between the yellow shadow and my eyebrow. So I'm completely covering everything in yellow. And as you can see, I'm just packing that on there. I do wish that, you know, I could find something, and it looks like it's showing up really good on my camera, thank God, but it really, in person, it's like not that. You know, all my other colors are, but my yellow is not that bomb in person. It looks bomb on camera, though. At least that's my opinion. Maybe it's just not how I want it to be. I want it like, bam. So, I left just a little bit of space in between there. And then I'm going to blend it with the blending brush. Just kind of, I always kind of like wipe my brushes off just in case, you know, from previous shadows. So just blending that part out a little bit. Now, I'm going to take, trying to keep everything as neat as possible while doing this, another Wet n Wild brush. I love Wet n Wild, if y'all don't know by now. For my new subscribers, I love Wet n Wild. My old subscribers already know. But just another Wet n Wild. I took them out the packages. I didn't write the names of each brush on them, but I do have like every one of their brushes because they're $1 to $2. So yeah, just the flat brush. It's an eyeshadow brush, but yeah. And I'm going to use the orange out of my sleek palette. Spraying that with water. And I'm just really getting the product on there real well in the same way that I did with the yellow. So, But with this, what we're going to do first is kind of carve out how we want it to be. Almost like a cut crease. But we're going to kind of carve it out first. You'll see. So we're not, with the orange, we're not going to go right in the crease because it'll make it small. We're going to go right above the crease and then go all the way out. Because the only thing we want in that crease and down are the colors. Don't worry if you kind of mess up and it falls down, you know, because we are going to clean it up. But for the most part, you want to try to stay, you know, within where you're wanting to be. And if I keep going like this, it's because I'm using my other eye as a reference to make sure they're matching up. Just like that. And see, my orange isn't showing up that good on camera, but in person it's popping. So, I don't know. It's a little weird, but... Okay. Now, I'm going to blend it out again. Just the top part, not the bottom part. Don't worry about the bottom part right now. You don't want these to have like harsh lines. Put a little more orange in there where it's needed. And then I don't apply any more yellow to the brush. I just kind of go back over it to help fade it as well, or blend it, whatever. Like that. Alrighty. So next, or it's a lot. I know I keep saying that because I really want y'all to know, like, it's a lot, okay? But it's worth it. So next, what we're going to do is go back into that same concealer palette that we used at first. Using that same concealer. Where's the brush? And a flat brush, like that. And we're going to just kind of carve out from our crease down, you know, where we want our colorful part to be. And it's not gonna like come out all super covered, but don't worry about that right now, because we're gonna also go back on top of that with a different concealer that is like more moist, I guess, and it'll help the colors pop more anyway. So I just go from now I'm going from inside my crease, not above my crease. And this is where you want it to be perfect. So please take your time because you want to draw like straight lines and stuff. This is like one of the longest parts of this whole process, is this right here, because you really want it to be perfect. And if you kind of like mess up a little bit, I don't know if y'all can see, I kind of messed up just a little tiny bit. Don't worry about it. Do not try to fix it until you're completely done carving your lid out. You can always go back and fix it, but still be as careful as possible so you don't have too many mistakes to fix. And what I'm doing is just kind of like seeing where it starts, and I'm going and matching up on the other side. I just start burning. If your eyes burn, this is a tip for any makeup look. If your eyes start burning and watering, take a cotton swab and stick it in there and just close your eyes until they stop burning. This keeps anything from running. So, and then you know you don't have to mess up your makeup with your fingers. There you go. I don't know why I just started burning out the blue. Alright. We're just going to take this concealer all the way over. And then bring it down. Alright. So you see how it's all ugly and patchy. Well, you can't tell, but it's kind of like patchy. It's not evenly distributed on my face. We was just talking about that. Don't do that again. Quiet. Okay, so I'm taking this L'Oreal Paris Visible Lift Concealer, and it's kind of it's not super thin, but it's thinner than the concealer I was just using, but it seems to like apply better and be more full coverage, shall I say. So we're going to take that and we're going to apply that everywhere we carved out. Matter of fact, let's fix our mistake first. So I'm going to take the same brush with my orange, and I'm blowing off any excess dust, and I'm just going to kind of go back and, you know, clean it up. Please be very light-handed when you do it. Don't be too heavy-handed. Alright. So now that that's done, now we can go back and get our concealer on. And the biggest thing is making sure it's even, applied evenly over the entire thing. You shouldn't be able to see like no patches or parts that's more see-through than other parts. Should all be even. That way, when you apply your eyeshadow, it applies evenly. It won't look like one part is super pigmented and then the other part is not. Turn your tap it down or off at least, Tiana. Dang. Turn the tap it off. Turn the tablet off. Here, give it to me. Sorry if you can hear her snoring. She's already asleep. Alright. Now it's all even. What did I do with the top? There we go. Let me turn on something so it's not too quiet. Alright. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, sorry. Alright, so now we're going to start with the pink. So the pink that I used is from my Sleek palette. And I didn't use the lighter pink, but I used the darker pink that's right next to the neon blue. I don't have the paper that had the names of them anymore, so can't tell you, like, the names. And I'm just going to pack this pink on, making sure not to go outside the lines. This is best done with the flat eyeshadow brush instead of a fluffy one. It's easier because at first I started off using my fluffy one. I was like, and I had to use this one. I'm just going to keep packing it on until it's completely covered.
We just decided to go through the neighborhood counterclockwise this year. Seems like an odd choice, much like your costumes. Have fun, boys. It's a loose thread in your shirt.
Well, I guess I can't trick or treat if my shirt's falling apart, right?
Nice try.
And as I go, I'm going to be cleaning up, like with my orange. I'm just making sure that the line of demarcation stays pretty, as firm as possible, shall I say. As clean as possible, whatever. Alright. So then we're going to go in with the purple. Using another like flat eyeshadow brush. This part, the whole lid is best done with flat eyeshadow brushes, okay? Because I kept trying to use the fluffy brushes and I was just like, you know what? No. So, my BH palette, I'm going to use this purple. I wonder if like, you can't see it that good. Maybe you can see it better when I put it on my eye. And even though I'm using the same color with the same brush, I still flick that extra out because, I don't know, it just seems like it makes it super chalky, which makes it actually harder to apply. So, before each use, I flick it out and spray with more water and stuff. Spray with a good amount. Like I said, you want it to be moist when you put it on your hand, but not, your hand should not be wet. So, and that's just so it can pick up the eyeshadow product a lot better than when it's dry.
Looks great, Annie, but don't forget this. Why do I have to look so pale? You've just been decapitated. Well, I'd still put on some blush. Ready to rock? Oh, mistress of the dark. Drop down an octave and try it in D minor. That's the spookiest key. Okay, guys, the Loud Family Haunted Corn Maze is officially open. Let's bring on the screams, people. Fancy visiting the key flats and loading up on some proper sweets? Didn't you read the British study guide I sent you? Sorry, I only got through the first 10 pages.
Master Nigel, Master Alistair, thought you were in England.
We got all the way over there, and then we realized we forgot to feed Nigel's fish. So we flew back straight away, and Bob's your uncle, well, ta-ta.
Kind of overlapping that purple and that pink,
Time call me and I can feed your fish.
Thanks. Well,
but not all the way over. Just,
cheerio.
it's going to help with the blending.
We're done with the tricks. Now for the treats. Trick or treat. Oh, aren't you too adorable?
And then this is the brush I used at first for the pink. And just, that's pretty much what the fluffy brushes are good for, is helping with the blending between each colors.
That is how it's done. One mouse, 6 pieces of candy. Trick or treat. How sweet. A kangaroo. And a baby roo. Thank you.
Alrighty. I'm doing the same thing, just touching up on the orange. And I am applying more products on my orange, but I'm just making sure I blow the excess off.
Never fear, siblings. I have prepared for this eventuality. What a haul. Maybe we should take it to your house because
And
my
every now and then I go in with some yellow and make sure it's still blended out at the top.
3 ounces a week. We need a plan C.
Alright. Next is the green. Where did I put that? Okay.
Hard work paid off, Clive.
Another flat brush.
Ever.
So this part is pretty simple because it's the same thing. It's just using different colors.
Maybe not for everyone.
And the green I'm using is also from my BH palette. And it is this green right here. And with each one of these, you're gonna really pack on the product on the brush. So you really want it packed on there. And then you're gonna pack it on your eyes as well, so it can come out really, really pigmented.
Score even more treats with these tricks. Bring 2 masks so you can hit the same house twice. You gotta run through each house, go really quick, and be like, boom, boom, get this candy, here, get the next candy.
Say thank you. They'll give you more candy and it's nice. From Spirit Round Free, meet Spirit and Lucky. Experience the magic of feeding him carrots. He chews and eats just like a real horse. Spirit and Lucky Deluxe Feeding Set. Spirit really wins, chews and eats carrots. Barn for dolls and horses sold separately.
Where are we? About to see Progressive's new Home Quote Explorer, where you can compare multiple quote options online and choose what's right for you. Flo and Jamie, request entry. Slovakia. Triceratops. Tapioca. Racquetball. Staccato.
Viola Jaime.
Pumpernickel. Pudding.
So, same exact process.
WWE Tough Talkers Championship Takedown Ring. It recognizes all the tough talkers. The superstars recognize their opponent. Winner's about to win a win. Your winner. WWE Tough Talkers Takedown
And when I blow and I do like this, like that, it's because what it does is my breath, like the wind or whatever, hits my hand and it curves up and it like blows the air on my eye to like get the dust off instead of me trying to do like that. So that's a little tip too. So just do like, and when you do that, like you can feel it hitting your eye. You can feel it. Just try it. You'll see what I'm saying.
Move to the music with Shimmer and Shine Genie Dance Dolls. Move my arms and slide my fingers. It's dancing time. You make the moves with Shimmer and Shine Genie Dance Dolls. Each doll sold separately.
Disney and Pixar have taken you to every world except the next one.
To the land of your ancestors.
All right, now it's time for the blue. And the blue, I used my sleek palette, and I used this dark blue right here. Okay, I think I might have ran out of flat brushes on my blue. Yeah, look like I ran out of flat brushes for my blue. Oh, no, I didn't. I was about to say, I could have sworn I did. So, here we go. Right here. I think this is actually my smudge brush, but oh well. It had to work because I was running out of brushes. Yeah, this is my smudge brush. So this isn't really an eyeshadow brush. It's a smudge brush. But, oh well. It still did the job because I ran out of flat eyeshadow brushes. And then we're just going to take that blue out for the rest of it. I actually forgot to kind of blend the green and purple. And I was just kind of blending that green and purple because I forgot to do that.
Guys, what's going on? Why are the streets deserted and why are you taking down your maze?
Nobody showed up. All my work for nothing. Not a single scream. Sigh.
Nobody showed up? Why not?
Because two big stinkers came along and ruined everything.
Yeah, they TP'd all the trees and smashed all the jack-o'-lanterns.
Worst of all, they stole everybody's candy.
And with the amount of candy I have, we're talking grand loss. Two big stinkers? You don't think it was the guys we told to come here, do you? No way, Clyde. There's plenty of big stinkers in our neighborhood. True.
I'll never shake the sound of their big dumb laughs.
Hey, didn't those guys have big dumb laughs? Clyde, plenty of people have big dumb laughs. True.
And I'll never forget those creepy baby face masks.
Wait, didn't those guys? Okay, Clyde, it was them.
All Hallows Eve, street name Halloween, is clearly wrong.
Okay. So once we get that packed on there, it's going to kind of go back with the green and
We led those stinkers right to my street.
blend it as well.
Why didn't Guffy Lopez tell me the pitfalls are looking out for me? We gotta fix this, Clyde.
Blend that green in with the blue.
Well, we can't unsmash the jack-o'-lantern
And then fix the
keys, but we can.
line with the orange.
Those two big scary guys who could twist us into human pretzels and dip us in the sauce of their choosing? What choice do we have? I guess you're right. I hope at least it's honey mustard. First, we gotta find those guys, but it won't be easy. We don't even know where to start looking. How about that trail of candy wrappers? That should work. What are we gonna do now? Big dumb laugh.
Alright. So now I'm taking just a lighter concealer from LA Girl. And I'm going to kind of clean up the bottom part. Kind of get this look flowing right.
While they're busy getting rabies, we grab the candy. I like the wildlife approach, but I was thinking we get a beaver to chew down the tree, or we can hypnotize
Alright.
them so they fall asleep, or building off of that,
much candy. Oh, you better not puke, because that'll make me puke. I think I'm just gonna pass out. Oh, dude, if you pass out, then I'll...
I think they just made a plan for us. What? Sorry, I have my earplugs in.
And I'm wiping that eyeshadow off each time. And then I'm squeezing some more out and getting it on the brush. So kind of blend that out. Yes, it is freaking like a bluish green, but it's gonna get covered. Put it like that. Just blend that part out right now, because you don't want to pack too much on and then it's hard to blend out. And then wipe your brush off, your concealer brush, and then just squeeze some more product out.
We can't let these guys ruin everybody's future Halloweens. I know, but what are we gonna do? Next time they might twist us into garlic nuts or French cruller. Clyde, you're spiraling. I know. I better do my deep breathing before I get a nosebleed. Inhale 1. Exhale 2. Wait a minute. Nosebleed. Clyde, do you remember the first time we ran into them?
Watch where you're going, doofuses. Ugh, blood. I think I'm gonna barf. Oh, don't barf. That'll make me barf.
I see where you're going there. Blood. That's their one weakness. Exactly. And I know where there's plenty of it. Okay, I'll start thinking of Lori. No, Clyde. Not you.
You rang?
Lucy, how would you like to have your haunted maze after all? You okay, buddy? To be honest, I'm scared out of my mind. But as a great man once said, we shall not flag or fail. We shall go on to the end. Winston Churchill. It was in the study guide. Sorry. If we survive this, I'll read the rest of it. Well, here we go. I say, Alistair, old chap, we certainly had a smashing success with the sweets tonight.
All right.
And what a selection! All milk chocolate.
Bro, did you hear that? More candy.
So don't worry about that. It's still blue because it's gonna be covered, but you just don't want it to be too much. You know, like too dark blue. Okay. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I'm still gonna do that. All right. Where is my eyeliner? Here we go. Now I'm just using LA Colors liquid eyeliner, and as you can see, most of this stuff I use is cheap, but I know how to make it work. So you have to make it work for you. So I'm just gonna use the liquid eyeliner, and I'm not gonna take my eyeliner all the way up how I did my eyeshadow, as you can see. So, and I'm not doing a real thick line either.
Never give up. I felt bad, so while we were jogging in place, I glanced at the study guide.
It's really dark in here. Man up, bro. I want that candy. What's that?
When darkness falls on the house of loud, around every turn, no terror abounds. You don't want to lose your head.
towards the wing, we just get a little bit thicker. There you go. I'm just making sure everything matches up. Alright.
Thanks, guys. I think we taught
Okay.
those two big stinkers a lesson.
Thank you for bringing them here. You totally made my Halloween. I've never been happier.
Trust me, she's happy. Hopefully, next year, your mace will have more than 2 customers.
Now, let's get our lashes on. And so I'm actually using like just a cheap pair of lashes. These were from Amazon for like $2, and it came with
Too bad nobody got any candy.
20 pairs
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
of lashes. And so what I did is, since they were so thin, I doubled them. So, yeah. And you always want to like cut your lashes to fit your eye down. And I already know how much to cut off to fit my eye because I've already done it. So, and when you cut them, cut from the outer part, not the inner part. So you can still have that graduated look. That's why you do that. And as you all know, I use hair glue for my lashes because that's what works for me. The eyelash glue don't work for me.
It's actually just this one. That's alright. Giving them out was just as fun as getting them. Splitsies? Sure. Thanks, Jack and Lincoln. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, McBride of Frankenstein.
Thank goodness it's over.
Okay. And when I first put it on, I always do like this to the lash just to kind of help it get that curve that my eyes have. And I'm just using tweezers to apply it, well, to get it on in the right spot. But before I do that, I do like to take a spoolie brush and just kind of make sure my eyelashes are not tangled or anything.
Better childhood than you had. It's about giving them a better Christmas. Every holiday needs. What? A tree.
Whew.
It's a cell phone tower. Decorations.
Okay.
Lots of holiday cheer. It's got an arm.
Alright.
PG-13.
Okay. Make sure it's positioned correctly. And then just put it on there. And I fix it with my fingers. I just like to place it with the tweezers so that I know I'm getting it on there.
Dr. Dreadful Zombie Lab. Additional sets sold separately from Spin Master. Eating Dr. Dreadful will not turn you into a zombie.
You can count on McDonald's to bring you a smile and be friends with the
Okay, so the first one's is on there. And I'm just going to take another one. Sorry. Cut these. So I don't know what is wrong with this. Yes I do. I see now.
Life as a Lego was pretty awesome. Until now. And it's up to one special guy to save the world.
Okay.
Yes. Dora's the biggest movie ever constructed.
I'm just gonna take this pair, and place it right on top of the other pair.
Not yet, kiddo. A few more hours.
Oh, okay. Are we there yet? Today, we're going to Grand Venture State Park, and it's gonna be awesome! We're gonna hike and fish and check out the caves, and I can't wait to see Pop Pop. The guidebook said there was an old geyser in the park. Geyser, not geezer. See, here it is. I hope we get to see it blow. That would be rocking. I wouldn't hold my breath. It's been inactive for years. So it is like Pop Pop. Now are we there yet?
Lana, stop asking.
Who's asking?
Okay. I keep watering for some reason. Okay.
Something a little less dangerous?
Mascara.
I could give everybody readings. Madam Lucy. Lori, you will go on a long trip. Ooh, maybe Bobby's taking me to Italy. He is working at that pizza place. Lola, the universe will open doors for you. Tell me something.
Okay. It's gonna like lucky piss me off because my lash ain't sticking. Hold on. Gotta put some more glue on there.
Could these predictions be any more non-specific? Lisa, you will make an amazing scientific discovery before entering the park today. Is that specific enough for you? Specific? Yes. Plausible? No. As a woman of science, I cannot take any of this seriously. Well, the cards don't lie. Last but not least, Lincoln.
Okay. Had to get that on there. It wasn't trying to stick.
Your day at the park will end in tragedy.
Radio station of music stings. Nito burrito. Okay, kids. 10 minutes for bathroom and snacks. If you miss the cutoff, I can't promise I'll still be here.
Aren't you coming? Nope, I'm staying right here. You're not worried about these silly predictions, are you?
I'm just touching up where I got some of the eyeliner on my shadow.
Was also literally your fortune. You will go on
There we
a
go.
long trip. So I'm not going to Italy? Relax, Lincoln.
There we go.
That's a coincidence.
Now, I'm taking a eye pencil from LA Colors. And this is in the color, I want to say it's electric blue. I'm trying to make sure. Where's the freaking name? I definitely want to say this one was electric blue.
We will see.
But whatever, because I can't find the name of it.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Universe.
And I'm not putting it on my waterline, but under my waterline, just so it can serve as a guide.
That's number 3. Lisa? Pure happenstance. Gotta go, gotta go. Sister, I can't wait this long. Don't gotta go, don't gotta go. OMG, these boots are totes adorbs. I found $1 in the toilet. Just like I predicted. Lynn, your patience will be tested. Lenny, you will fall in love. Lana, you will become filthy rich.
Alright.
Can I say the cards don't lie?
Now, I'm going, it just served as like a little guide. I'm going to take this same flat brush and go in with that blue.
That's hyperbole.
And I'm going to pack that over it.
Erasure. Filthy, yes. Rich, no. It's about quality, not quantity. Oh, yeah. The vending machine gave me an extra bag of chips. The best things in life are free, bro. You will be rewarded double. Oh, Lincoln, please. You're embarrassing yourself. I'm just being sensible. I'm just being sensible. Lucy said my day would end in tragedy.
Then I'm going to go in with my black
I haven't made any
eyeliner. And I'm going to put that on my waterline.
That's true.
All right, kiddos, welcome to Grand Venture State Park.
Let's go, people. Move it, move it. Lincoln, why are you pushing us? Yeah, what's the rush? We are literally the only people here. If we can get in the park before Lisa makes any discoveries, that means Lucy's predictions are bogus and I'm home free. We made it. Science 1, medieval hocus pocus, 0. Right, Lise? Lise? Lisa, hurry up, get in here. Sorry, I had to finish that chapter. Sweet mother of scientific discoveries, it's an owl with deer antlers. Lucy, I concede that your psychic predictions are uncannily accurate. And now I'm off to show this fascinating creature to the park ranger. See you later, Lincoln. Well, maybe not.
Yes, I can
Alright.
space station on my phone.
So after I do that,
Grand stalactite.
I'm going in with my green flat brush.
Ooh, if it's dark, I'm out.
And using the same green.
For months, don't you want to check out the caverns?
And I'm applying that right under the blue.
Are you really gonna let a silly prediction ruin your fun? Yes, I am. I'm gonna stay right here where it's nice and safe. Killer bats! Oh, they're just butterflies. Who are probably fleeing from killer bats! I call it the dowel.
Remarkable. I'll arrange a press conference immediately. Lucky for us, I always carry bunting. Ah, grand sparkling lake. Watch it, Lynn. You'll ruin the Grand Venture guide.
Come on in, Lincoln. We got the whole lake to ourselves. Yeah, right. So I can get eaten by a piranha, or zapped by an eel, or attacked by a swamp creature. Don't be a dope. There's no such thing. It's him! Vacuum space.
Hey, I didn't pick out these shorts. Your mother did. Huh. Presenting Grand Vista Gorge, the most beautiful view north of the Rio Grande.
Beautiful. Don't you mean gorge?
And then
Losing your brother.
the flat brush that I used with the purple.
Those fire ants? That could be quicksand. Yikes, I'm pretty sure that's poison ivy. Lincoln, get your butt up here! You want to cause an avalanche? What?
Next stop, Grand Current River.
Hey, little D-Dad, hook me up with another worm. Sorry, all out. Lincoln, you should join us. Yeah, right. And get swept down the river, or contract a deadly parasite, or slip on a rock, bang my head, get amnesia, and wind up in Tijuana? I don't think so. Ugh, I wish I hadn't filled up on worms.
Lincoln, you sure you won't join us?
Yeah, right. And attract bears with the smell of the burgers? I don't think so. I think bears also like the potato salad in that to stand in this field. Wait, then I could get struck by lightning. Maybe I'll be safe in that log. But there could be rabid beavers. Back to the picnic basket. No, wait, the bears. Oh.
Ah, what a day. Grand Venture State Park, you always know how to show us a grand time.
This is great. I may actually get out of here alive.
Lincoln, where are you going? We've got Lisa's press conference.
You guys go without me. The flash from the cameras could blind me.
Members of the press, I have made a discovery that will forever alter our understanding of the animal kingdom. I give you the dowel, or Laudicus Lisa if you prefer.
Alright.
You can see the
Yeah.
of the dowel are
Where did I put that concealer? There we go. Taking the same concealer that I used. And we're just going to clean up purple.
You think science is some sort of a joke?
No, it's just that ever since the geysers stopped erupting, no one comes to the park anymore. I thought a little publicity would bring people back.
My apologies to you all. Obviously, the dowel is a fake.
A fake? So Lucy's prediction for you wasn't true.
That is a logical conclusion.
Which means mine wasn't true either.
Second logical conclusion.
I ruined my whole day for no reason.
Thrice a logical conclusion.
Okay, kids, you have 5 minutes to get in the car. And if you miss the cutoff, no guarantees.
Well, I guess there's a lesson here. You can't live your life in fear, or you'll miss out on it. And that would be a tragedy. It's the geyser! Whoa. He really is leaving me behind. Sheesh, I always thought that was an empty threat. Guys, wait! Guys, you won't believe what happened. I just saw the geyser go off.
Oh, Lincoln, you told me Pop Pop wasn't going to be here.
Lenny, it's not... Never mind. This turned out to be the best day ever.
Well, Lucy, I guess you'll be throwing out those silly cards now that you've been completely discredited.
Wrong. I can prove fortune telling is real with one last prediction. The end is near.
Oh, please, give me a...
Told ya. The cards don't lie.
On a brand new week of Alvin, the chipmunks are looking better than ever.
The name is Shut Up, Beauregard. It's me, Alvin. Yeah, I got that.
They're stylish.
Oh, you have never looked better.
They're smooth.
Hey, ladies.
And they're sophisticated.
This year, my biggest accomplishment was not pooping myself.
Don't miss a brand new week of Alvin and the Chipmunks. All next week at 4:30. Only on Nick. You're watching Nickelodeon. Keep it here.
With the Canterlot and Sequestria Castle playset, there are 2 worlds to explore. Go for a whirl in Canterlot, or take a ride to Sequestria.
Going down.
Shine bright under sea and meet new friends like Queen Novo. You can bring home the magic of the My Little Pony movie with the Canterlot and Sequestria playset. Comes with Queen Novo and Spike. Other ponies each sold separately. Adult assembly required. Batteries not included. You can see the My Little Pony movie in theaters rated PG. These tiny pellets are magically inflated to ponies.
Okay. It's not quite even, but I really don't care. It's too much. Now I'm going to apply mascara on the bottom.
Accessorize. It's an universe of your creations. Create games, stick and stack. Amazing wall crawlers. Udi's playsets and refills sold separately. Adult supervision required. Out now for Moose.
Conquers dirt, mud, and rock. It transforms from tank to missile-launching robot. 21 Heroes Robotrax.
Now our eye look is done. Now it's time to add the black and whatnot.
You make the moves with Shimmer and Shine Genie dance styles.
I'm gonna put some of this stuff up to give us some space to work with. Just kind of cleaning up my area a little bit so we can get started on the actual skull look now. And I am using a black face paint for the skull look. Yeah, it's from Party City. It's cream makeup. Guess it's not face paint, but okay, yeah. I didn't realize that. Alright. Oh yeah, forgot again. And we're gonna do our eyebrow highlight.
I don't get it, Clyde. Usually I'm a good student, but lately it's been all C's and D's, and now an F. Wow, and a frowny face too. That's cold. If I don't turn this around, I could fail 5th grade. You can't. If I go to middle school without you, I could fall in with the wrong crowd and get tattoos and start littering. Don't worry, Clyde. I've got a plan.
Sorry, Lincoln, but my tutoring schedule is completely booked. I've got math with Lucy on Mondays,
There we go.
swimming on Tuesdays, fingerprinting with Molly on Wednesdays, etc., etc. Oh, being the resident genius is both a blessing and a
Okay.
from Melbourne.
You're my last hope.
Pish posh. Try the community college. I've heard through the tutoring grapevine that students there tutor for extra credit.
Great idea, Lise.
Lottie, you're 3 minutes late for pre-calc.
Hey, pardon, is this the Loud residence?
Yep, you must be my tutor. I'm Lincoln.
I'm Hugh. Quite shocked to meet you.
And like I did with my other Halloween look,
So I'm like, if you literally
I did the same, and I am doing the same with this Halloween look. I'm using like a bunch of different videos and pictures to go off of, like, you know, to kind of incorporate how I want my skull to look.
to get a hunk of meat, dish of cereal, salted good water.
And then I add my own touch, of course.
I dropped your mobile.
I heard a goose. I called dibs. I heard a sheep. Hey guys, Lincoln. I didn't know you were entertaining. Hi, I'm.
Hello, I'm Hugh, Lincoln's tutor. It's lovely to meet you all.
Could you guys please get out of here? We're trying to study.
It's a free country, Lincoln. We can stand where we want to. I'm standing here. The heck you are!
There's quite a few of you.
Sorry. Trying to find the right one, how I want it.
Let's go somewhere less crowded. Sorry about my sisters. They're not usually like this.
Oh, it's no bother. They seem like very spirited young ladies.
As I was saying, sorry about my...
Okay.
Sorry about my sisters.
So I'm going to kind of start from here.
Cheerio, pip pip and all that rot. Lynn Loud Senior. I did a college semester in merry old England. So many memories. Bangers and mash, fighting the tube. Ah, yes. Cheers.
Oh, Hugh, my window is literally stuck, and I need someone really strong to.
All I'm doing is kind of like outlining where I want the black to be.
There you are, love. Right as rain.
Wow, I bet you work out a lot, huh?
Well, I did do a spot of crew in 5th form.
I like all your forms.
I need to borrow Hugh for a second. I'm tutoring Lola.
What?
Glad to help. What's the subject?
This is called a rectus abdominis, otherwise known as a six-pack.
guy, Hugh.
Hello, Governor. Pick this up at the old Buckingham Palace gift shop.
It's tea time for me and Hugh. I made yours without sugar, because you're already sweet.
Okay, I highly doubt anyone's gonna bother us here.
Oh, hi, Huey.
Okay.
Dude, he's in the pooch pad.
This again.
Alright, family meeting! Back in a jiff. You guys are unbelievable! The minute a good-looking guy with an accent shows up, you all go completely bonkers!
That is so not true. I've got these Hue sweaters in small, medium, and large.
This has to end. I need to study or I'm gonna flunk 5th grade. So from now on, Hugh is off limits.
Now, girls, you heard Lincoln.
That means you too, Dad. Sorry that took so long to take care of. Finally, we can get down to business.
Brilliant. Let's start with mathematics. See if you can solve for x.
Is that right?
Well done. Let's move on to social studies. What are the three major exports of Bosnia-Herzegovina?
I'm making sure my pencil stays sharpened.
Footwear?
Smash it. Should we have a go at Earth sciences? Lincoln, you're spot on in all of your lessons, even surrealist art.
It's weird. I thought I needed so much help.
It's all in your head, chum. There's no reason you shouldn't be getting top marks in your exam. Well, I guess you won't be needing me anymore. Good heavens! All yanks like this. Careful! Mind the hair! Girls! He's getting away!
How'd the test go, bro? You ace it?
No! I got an F.
Oh, and a frowny face. That's cold. I know just
Okay.
you to call. Get it?
I thought I knew all the answers. Miss DiMartino is definitely gonna flunk me now.
Wait, Ms. DiMartino?
Yeah, she's been our substitute teacher since Mrs. Johnson broke her leg running a mechanical bull.
Dude, no wonder you're failing. Miss D is so smoking. Guys go completely bonkers around her. Yeah, even Bobby nearly flunked because of her. Of course, that was BL before Lori, or he never would have noticed her.
But that couldn't happen to me. Could it?
I'm Miss DiMartino.
Bah, bah, bah.
Let's conjugate the French verb aimer. To love. J'aime. To aim. Il aime. Nous aimons.
Oh, found Mama Tiger.
You'll have 1 hour to complete your test. Eyes on your own paper.
Holy schmoly, you guys are right. I do go completely bonkers around Miss DiMartino. Just like you guys did around Hugh.
I don't know why you keep saying that. By the way, if you and I ever got married and had a baby, here's what it would look like.
Oh, Lenny, you're delusional. Because I'm gonna marry him, and our progeny is gonna look like this.
And so what I'm doing is just using a video to go off of for my skull, since I've never done this.
As a tattooed litter bug. It made sense when he said it.
Maybe you can get Miss DiMartino to let you retake the test.
But as long as she's anywhere near me, I'm still gonna blow it.
Well, then the solution would be to remove her from your field of vision. Observe. Lori, what is Bobby's full name?
Roberto Alejandro Martinez. Roberto Alejandro. Roberto.
And now to delete.
Roberto Alejandro Martinez Mion Luis Santiago Jr.
Case closed.
Got it.
Don't worry, guys. I have more photos of you saved in the cloud.
Thanks for letting me retake my test, Miss DiMartino.
No problem, Lincoln.
inside my locker. Well, here goes. Better shield my eyes from our teacher's blinding beauty.
Well, thank you. I'm flattered. Why don't you come sit in the front row, Lincoln?
Yes, brilliant. Now that Mrs. Johnson's back, looks like my troubles are over.
What happened to Coach Bukowski?
Mrs. Johnson ran over his foot with her wheelchair, so I'll be subbing in gym class for a while. Let's do some laps, everybody.
Okay.
New SpongeBob's that you helped make by bringing the color. See how you get caught red-handed.
Okay. Now for the cream makeup. Now I am going to be using some cheap little paint brushes. I'm actually going to use this one. I'm going to try the smaller one first and see how it works. Now I'm going to make my teeth.
It's the comeback story of the year. Paparazzi. They'll have you coming back for more.
There you go.
Disney Pixar's Cars 3 on digital today. Rated G.
New Lego friend sets.
Look, it's us in the mountains.
Outside Heart Lake City, it's Olivia's first time skiing.
This will be fun. Oh no, my ski. I'll get Andrea. She can help. Olivia lost her ski. Let's take my snowmobile and find it.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't there, but of course, as usual, no one noticed.
Oh, come on. Exaggerate much? Oops. Sorry. I didn't notice you.
Oh, spirits, I summoned thee.
What? No, she did not.
Oh, spirits, I summoned thee.
Okay, first we send in recon falcons to assess the enemy's firepower.
Oh, spirits.
Easy on starboard. And stroke. That's so funny.
Guys, could you keep it down? I'm trying to contact.
Last slice of pie. Who wants it?
I've raised my hand.
I can't believe no one else wanted this.
Sigh.
Excuse me.
Next on Vampires of Melancholia.
Griselda, I know you're only seeing that werewolf to make me jealous.
Next on the audition.
Hey, I had the remote first.
Sorry, Dee. We also voted on tonight's TV show at the sibling meeting.
Will someone please hand me my poetry journal? I have some very strong feelings to express.
Oops. Clumsy me. Did anyone hear something?
Edwin, no matter what I do, my siblings walk all over me. At least when things get bad, I can go to my secret dark place, which they filled with their junk. Typical. Sigh. Oh, look, this trunk belonged to Great Grandma Harriet. She was a pretty cool lady. See? Ooh, what's this? Ancient book of spells. If I can't get through to my siblings, maybe a little magic will.
Okay.
It's like Carol gets eyelash extensions and suddenly she's too good for us. I know.
So, you like disrupting my seances with your inane phone calls? Eye of Newt and Toe of Frog. Cease this endless dialogue.
Whitney? Whitney? Hello? What? No! This can't be happening!
So, you like putting your muddy butt on my favorite.
Okay. Now we're going to take the white. It's the same brand. Just squeeze some of it out. And for this, I'm going to use a flatter brush. I'm going to just kind of go in between.
That's atypical. Of course, now I have to tinkle.
Okay, guys, now that I've taken care of my disruptive siblings, let's try this again. Oh, spirit of Goldie, our late family fish. Who really flushed you?
Guys, I
So this is actually a lot harder than it freaking looks. I'm kind of messing up, but oh well. I'm just going to keep going and see how it turns out.
Now everything is gonna change around here. Next item of business, repainting the bathroom. All post hoc, say nay. No one? Black is. No, no, no. I can't believe no one else wanted this.
Griselda, you're back. I see you come to your senses.
I just found out I'm allergic to roofing.
Thank you, Great Grandma Harriet. Today was awesome, and it's all thanks to your book of spells.
Oh, now come on, kid. Your crewmate can't have gone that badly. They literally kicked you off the team? That is not fair.
Lincoln, you got one of your friends killed?
Commander Loud, what's our move? You want us to frost a birthday cake? I think he wants us to attack. I'm just gonna attack.
Okay. I hope that's it, because I feel like I'm messing up.
Lordy, honey, I'm sure it's not the end of the world.
What's with the silent treatment, Lori? You think you're better than us? Whatever. Friendship over.
No worries. You can always hang out with your old mom. You can join my book club.
I messed up, Great Grandma Harriet. I didn't mean to ruin everyone's life. I just hope there's a way to undo the spell. Yes. To put a spell back on the shelf, transfer the effects onto yourself. Whoa. Okay, don't worry, guys. I didn't call this meeting to force any more resolutions on you. I just want to make a confession. I was getting really fed up with the way you guys were all over me, so I cast a spell to take away your voices. I'm really sorry, but don't worry, I can fix it by transferring the spell to myself. Yes, I'll never speak again, but I guess I deserve it for. Why are you laughing? You want me to frost a birthday cake? I didn't take away your voices. How come you can't talk?
So I'm just using a makeup sponge to spread it.
What about my other spells? Gloria, I killed your phone. Oh, so the battery just died. But Lana, what about my spell to make your butt itch? You rolled around in poison ivy again? What about you, Lisa? Didn't my spell make your fingers sticky? I don't understand any of that.
A1482 in the lab. Accidentally spelled new formula. What turns out to be excellent adhesive. Apply for patent immediately.
Okay, well, I'm still sorry for casting those spells. Even if they didn't work, I should have made more of an effort to tell you guys how I felt. We're sorry, too. We'll try not to walk all over you anymore. Okay, thanks, Lenny. You guys want to watch it, too? That's awesome. I'll be right down. I just have to
This is like too much. I put way too much on there.
Great Grandma Harriet, I guess this book of spells didn't work after all. But that's okay, because I got a pretty magical result all the same.
These besties are taking things to the mat.
the boldest Marvel film yet. For more Ragnarok, rated PG-13 in VOD, 3D, and IMAX 3D.
It's the toilet trouble game. Fill the water, spin the roll, see how many times you should flush. Sometimes you avoid the spray, and sometimes you won't. Face the flush with the toilet trouble game. Ages 4 and up, adult assembly required.
We go wherever the adventure takes us. The monument's tricks are nothing to those who feel the fun and can sneak past the fiendish guardian to find the legendary golden treasure. With the new Lego Minecraft, each set sold separately.
You guys here for the show? Totally.
Everybody, listen up.
On November 17th, we're meant for something greater than this. One donkey, three camels, a dancing bird, and one rat.
Oh, I am not a rat. I'm a pygmy gerboa.
Finally doing something important to save the first Christmas.
I'm gonna go find someone to poop on. No, too big, too big.
The Star, PG, in theaters November 17th. Monopoly and Super Mario join forces in the new board game, Monopoly Gamer, from Hasbro Gaming. Use your powers to defeat the bosses. Battle for the highest score in new Monopoly Gamer.
Easy breeze typewriter. Stows perfect hair every time. Separate, look, and instantly braid. Dazzling accessories for fabulous hair.
On digital today. It's the comeback story of the year.
Paparazzi.
They'll have you coming back for more. Disney Pictures Cars 3 on digital today. Rated G.
Littlest Pet Shop cruise ship. The party is about to set sail. Let's hit it, Captain. Catch an epic wave. Surf's up, selfie lovers. Then get down to the beach. New Littlest Pet Shop cruise ship. Comes with 3 pets. Other pets each sold separately. Adult assembly required.
First kid. Here we go. Second kid. And by their second kid, every parent is an expert and more likely to choose Loves than first-time parents. Loves with Night Lock Plus absorbs wetness faster than Huggies Snug and Dry for outstanding overnight protection at a fraction of the cost. Live, learn, and get Loves.
Life as a Lego was pretty awesome. Until now. And it's up to one special guy to save the world.
You're special. The most important person in the universe. That's you, right?
Yes.
Don't miss the biggest movie ever constructed.
My battery going dead.
7 at 6 on Nick.
Hey guys, Kara Costner here. You guys have been spreading the Halo movement by helping and leading others. This month, we're shouting out a few noteworthy kids who are changing their community.
Yes, ma'am.
Dominic and Celia from New Jersey teamed up with their grandma to donate backpacks to kids in their community. They fill them up with school supplies like notebooks and
Hold on.
pencils, giving kids in need the tools to succeed. Awesome job, guys! To show us how you help lead others, go to we.
Oh, girl, you looking flawless.
Thank you. I like yours.
I like that. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
Them colors is
Just
on
missed
point.
it.
Give mine about 20, 30 minutes.
There we go. That was an easy fix.
You ready to eat or you sleep?
She's asleep.
She sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, give me her thing.
It's in my bed.
I want to see your bed in the
Mm-mm.
Opens this Friday.
Kids are not seeing that movie. It is too scary for you. He pulls around a corner full of organs. You know how you get? You'll have nightmares. You'll think something's out to get you. You're just like your father.
That is a total exaggeration. On a completely different note, that trailer is never to be played in this house again.
Come on, Mom. I'm not a baby. I can handle it. No is my final answer. I'm fine not seeing The Harvester. It looks way too scary. And now, we get to see the new Blarney movie.
Blarney beanies. Get your free Blarney beanies.
Oh, free Blarney bits? I'll take 2. 1 is fine. It's not fair. My parents think I can't handle a scary movie. Oh man, Rusty gets to see the Hulkster. That guy cried when a bird flew into the gym. Maybe I should just go and not tell my parents. It's not like they'll find out. You know, Barney has a song about that, Lincoln. Every time you lie, a leprechaun will cry. A bit too long is dad. Well, that's just twice as bad. Yeah, that decides it. I'm going to the harvester. Come on, fill up Lorna Dunes. Please don't take my gallbladder. Guess I don't have to ask how the movie was. I had no idea a man in overalls could be that scary. I'd say I told you so, but Barney has a song about that. When someone is wrong, don't make a no. The truest friend should never, ever glow. Just cause you're the wiser lied. I get it. You gonna be alright?
Just darkening my
My
lines.
parents cannot find out that I went to see the you know, that movie. Good luck, buddy. If you need me, I'm here 24/7, but not on Channel 2. That's for Blarna Dunes only. Later.
Hey, Lincoln, how was the movie?
What? I didn't see the movie. Oh, you mean the Blarney movie, which I did see.
Oh, terrific. Hey, can you go get the ceramic pumpkins? We're putting up the fall decorations.
Sure, Dad. Where are they?
In the basement.
The basement?
Yeah, in the far back corner by the light that burned out. You know, where Lana Snake went to die.
Seriously?
I will get you.
Who said that?
I will get you.
Another cup of tea. Get a grip, Lincoln. It's just a doll.
Lincoln, come back up. I just remembered the pumpkins aren't in the basement. They're in the attic.
The attic?
You know that far, far back corner where there's no windows or light?
Hey, Lola. Wanna go look for decorations in the attic with me?
No way, it's creepy up there.
How about you, Lucy? We might find it bad.
I know we will, but none of them are vampires, so what's the point?
My butt is hurting. Ooh. I told y'all this is gonna be a long video. Mostly because, you know, I'm trying to learn as I go. Excuse me.
Hearts of romaine, kidney beans, and ears of corn. You never heard of a guy growing his own vegetables before?
Darkening up all my lines.
Oh, that's right. They're under the porch. In that dark, claustrophobic crawl space where the walls feel like they're closing in on you the deeper you get. I'll just get them tomorrow. Sorry to make you run around, kiddo.
Well, better get to bed before Mom and Dad think of any more infested places to send me. You know, I think I'm doing better. It's been a full 10 minutes since I've thought about the heart. You know who I mean.
Lincoln, enough! Lights out! Lincoln!
Hey, Lola, you want to watch some of your pageant videos?
Okay, weird. Why would you want to do that?
Because I'm a huge fan of youth-oriented glamour-based competitions.
Oh, cut the crud, Lincoln. What is up?
Okay, I saw a scary movie today, and I'm afraid to be alone.
Well, just go sit with Mom and Dad. That's what I always do.
That's not
trying to see if she's adding more white.
What does going Dutch mean? And does it have anything to do with Dutch ovens?
Session's over, Lincoln. Let's talk about it. Do we get some pizza delivery job tonight?
Sugar babe, I spelled your name with pepperonis. That's coming out of my paycheck.
That's 52-0. You. Dang it.
Mama just came and took it because you been asleep.
It's daylight savings time.
Well, you're going to have to wait.
I love savings. So, what do you want for breakfast? Lenny! I'm late for school. Bye, Lincoln.
Trying to see where to start adding the diamonds and glitter.
What's the matter, Loud? Never had a night fishing?
Clyde, come in. I really need somebody to talk to.
Okay.
What happened to 24/7? Who else could be awake right now? Bobby! Congrats on the new gig. What do you say we celebrate by splitting this pie?
I wish, bro. I still got 6 more houses to hit. Make that 5.
Thanks for staying up with me, guys. Hey, you cool with onions, Todd? No? How are you going to grow into a real man if you won't eat your onions, Todd? Don't put hair on your chest. You guys hear that? Any volunteers to go check it out? Oh, sure, you'll eat my pizza. But when I need something, you sit there like a bunch of stuffed...
I'm gonna slice you right down the middle.
On second thought, maybe I'll just eat the whole thing.
There's no such thing as the heart. Well, that was the worst night ever, but at least it's over.
Honey, have you seen the cake I baked for the school fundraiser?
No, I didn't see your carrot cake.
How did you know it was carrot?
It's Lincoln. There you are.
Sweetie, your father and I have been talking, and we think you're right. You're not a baby anymore, and it's time we stop treating you like one.
Hey, look, if you say you're ready to see that horror movie, we believe you.
In fact, we bought 3 tickets. We're going with you.
Okay. Time to start putting on the diamonds.
This is gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, so much fun. I can't
Where was my diamonds? Oh, right in my face. So I'm just going to kind of pour some out.
I can't do it! Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. I saw the movie yesterday, even though you told me not to. And you were right. I'm not ready. I was so terrified, I didn't sleep all night. Please don't make me watch it again.
Well, I'm not happy you saw the movie without our permission, but it sounds like you've been punished enough.
I won't do it again, Mom. Now can we please go see Blarney instead?
Sure, son. But honey, we'll have to come back.
Okay. And to stick these diamonds on, I'm going to be using spirit gum. Wait a little bit. Okay, I'm almost done.
Lift the lid and take a sweet.
Then taste to reveal a trick or treat. Okay. What is that?
It's definitely a treat for me. I like Brussels sprouts.
Stir up
Make sure your diamonds are not sliding. I kind of put too much on, too much of the glue, so my diamonds are trying to slide. But just keep them in place until it kind of dries a little bit or get tacky where it won't keep sliding.
Hit the gas. No. Good thing it's a rental. And that's why we can't drive carpool this week.
See you guys later.
Get in on the mixed up fun. Look for a mixed up game in specially marked boxes.
In 5 days, the reviews are in. Ragnarok is a blast from start to finish. It's an absolute riot. Isn't this such fun? No idea. The boldest Marvel movie yet. For Ragnarok, rated PG-13, Friday.
New Littlest Pet Shop cruise ship. The party is about to set sail. Let's hit it, Captain. Catch an epic wave. Surf's up, selfie lovers. Then get down to the beach. New Littlest Pet Shop cruise ship. Comes with 3 pets. Other pets each sold separately. Adult assembly required.
Disney Pixar's Cars 3 is a treat. For the whole family. Here we go. Disney Pixar's Cars 3, now on digital, coming to Blu-ray. Rated G.
New Lego friend sets.
Look, it's us in the mountains.
Outside Heart Lake City, it's Olivia's first time skiing.
This will be fun. Oh no, my ski. I'll get Andrea. She can help. Olivia lost her ski. Let's take my snowmobile and find it. Thanks, buddy. I'm ready. You did it.
Yeah, that was fun. Snow resort sets from Lego Friends. Each set sold separately, backgrounds not included.
You've been busy bringing the color. Now we're showing off your work in a week of colorful new SpongeBob's.
You'll have to keep your skull numb.
There were no skulls. It all leads up to a mysterious new episode where the colors go missing.
I know you stole my Canada.
I have an alibi. I was at Grandma's house all day and I have the kitsy marks to prove it. See?
Don't miss a week of colorful new SpongeBob's this November on Nick. You know Nickelodeon brings you the
And then we're going to put some on the bottom.
how easy it is to stream all of your favorite Nickelodeon shows for free. Just sign in with your TV provider, username, and password on Nick.com. You get more Loud House on your tablet.
Now who's
More Alvin on your phone. More SpongeBob on your laptop. Did you see that? More Nickelodeon everywhere. Saturday. You'll be flipping. Over an all new Emmy Danger. Join us and play to Blue Danger. Saturday at 8, followed by an all Game Shakers. Keep it here.
Ooh, the sweet sound of silence. That never happens on a Saturday. I must be the first one up. Wait a minute. 10 a.m. How can it be this quiet this late? Hello? Hey, guys. Lori, I think something's wrong with the... What the? It looks okay, but we better check him. 986 degrees. He's good. Let him go. Will someone please tell me what the heck is going on?
Haven't you heard? This morning our house became infested with an acute febrile contagious virus, or as it's known on the street, the flu.
With 13 lives packed into 1,200 square feet, when someone gets sick, it spreads like the plague. We're not just talking flu. We're talking a zombie apocalypse.
The first virus sighting was in Lauren's room. You have got a fever, young lady. You need to get right back in bed.
Make sure they're not sliding, don't forget. Try not to put too much on. too much of the glue.
Okay, the only survivors are you, me, Lenny, Luann, Luna, and Lucy.
Wait, Lucy's infected!
Incorrect. I always look like this. If we want to live to see another day, I suggest we initiate escape protocol ASAP.
I'm on it. Healthy lab to safe haven. We've got a level 4 outbreak. The flu? Wicked. Give it to me straight. Did Lori make it? Negative. Why? Sorry, I know we can't afford the luxury of grief right now. Everything ready. Cots, medical supplies, and my patented heal mules. How many survivors? 6. Make that 5.
Guys, no! It's not what you think! She's infected! Get her out!
Guys, don't you think we should take care of the sick? After all, they're still our family. No, dude. It's too late for them, but not for us. Everyone, out of the house! Let's move!
Wait! We can't just go out there with our proverbial keisters hanging out. In case we're attacked, this concoction will slow down the infected.
Tastes like chicken soup.
That's because it is chicken soup.
I don't know.
It's going low, people!
Look sharp. They could be anywhere. Luna, 3 o'clock. Lisa, 6 o'clock. Lenny, 9 o'clock.
Lincoln, make up your mind. What time is it?
No, behind you. Want a tissue?
Lincoln, where is your heart?
Where is your brain? We're trying to stay alive here.
Dudes, help!
Okay.
Think Cloud. You've seen a million zombie movies. Wait, I've got it.
Whoa, Lincoln's one of them now. In that case,
Hold your fire. I'm just trying to blend in. Come on, it's our ticket to freedom.
they sound so sick. Do you guys need a cough drop?
While the glue on our lips is drying, we're gonna
Where's Lucy?
finish our nose up.
Dang it, we lost another one. She was so young. Healthy lab to safe haven. We're down to 3 survivors.
Sorry to hear it, Healthy Lab. Everything's set on this end. Quick question for the heal mules.
Does everyone eat guacamole? Affirmative. And hey, safe haven, thanks. We're tasting freedom in 3, 2. The virus has jumped species.
We can still escape through the back door. But Lincoln...
What
Okay.
Now the doorknob's infected. Don't panic. I'm sure we'll find a way out of this. Dang it. Lenny, help me with the table. Are you finally gonna be nice and make them a meal? Not exactly. This doesn't look good, Lenny. There's no way out of this house. Too bad we're not dogs. Then we could use Charles's door. That's it. You go. I'm gonna stay here and take care of the sick. Don't be a fool. They're gone. We have to start a new world without them. They'd want it that way. I can't. But don't worry about me. If I wear a mask and I'm careful, I'll be okay. I may not always agree with you, Lab, but I respect you. Good luck. Too flashy. Perfect! Goes with my outfit. Lenny, duck! A duck? Where? Is it sick? Lincoln, you saved me. Why? Because you've got a good heart, and you deserve to survive more than I do. Dang it. Well, the escape mission was a bust, but just because the Louds are infected doesn't mean that they're not human. Plus, I hate to see all this good food go to waste. Who wants Santa Fe egg rolls? Don't forget the peanut sauce. It's to die for. Oops. Poor choice of words.
On a flying new week of Alvin, the chipmunks are looking better than ever.
The name is Short Trip Beauregard. It's me, Alvin. Yeah, I got that.
They're stylish.
Oh, you have never looked at them.
They're smooth. And they're sophisticated.
This year, my biggest accomplishment was not pooping myself.
Don't miss a brand new week of Alvin and the Chipmunks. All next week at 4:30. Only on Nick.
The Halloween candy reject is candy that no one likes.
And we have to try it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so weird.
Look, right here, it's like toothpaste. That wasn't that bad.
Bad treats get good at Nick.com/Halloween.
Let's just focus on giving those kids a better childhood than you had.
It's about giving them a better Christmas.
Every holiday needs
Another poem, Trampoline.
What?
a tree.
That does cell phone tower.
Hey, die again?
Decorations. Outdoor activities. And lots of holiday cheer.
Outside the manger.
Kid's got an arm. Rated PG-13.
Go wherever the adventure takes us. The one man's tricks are nothing to those who wield a sponge and can sneak past the fiendish guardian to find the legendary golden treasure. With the new Lego Minecraft, each set sold separately.
When it's time to move to underwear, toddlers see things a bit differently. Thanks to Pampers Easy Ups, while they see their first underwear, you see an easy way to potty train. Pampers Easy Ups. Our first and only training underwear with an all-around stretchy waistband and Pampers superior protection. So you'll see fewer leaks and they'll see their first underwear. Pampers Easy Ups, an easy way to underwear. Pampers.
On digital today. It's the comeback story of the year. That'll have you coming back for more.
There you go.
Disney Pixar's Cars 3 on digital today. Rated G.
Damn it, I keep dropping them.
Now we're showing off your work in a week of colorful new SpongeBob's.
You'll have to keep your skull numb.
And we're not even done. It's gonna be so pretty.
Where the colors go missing.
I know you stole my clarinet.
I have an alibi. I was at Grandma's house all day and I got the kissy marks to prove it. See?
Don't miss a week of colorful new SpongeBob's this November on Nick.
Aquabeats Deluxe Studio. So many beats to choose. Pick the color, pick your design, spray with water, peel it after 10 minutes, and quickly create more. Aquabeats Deluxe Studio. Total drying time is 20 minutes in the peeler.
Okay, let's look at those pumpkins. Oh, good job.
Looks like today is your Chucky Day. Wear your costume all month long at Chuck E. Cheese's and get
And I'm just picking up random
cheeses where a kid is
um,
a kid. Vex Robotics
diamonds. I'm not trying
stack
to
them together and build your own adventure.
match them up or anything.
With a crossfire. Load up the switch script with rapid fire.
Just like make sure I picked the same sizes though for each side.
Each sold separately. Build genius. Saturday on an all-new Henry Danger. We are about to get you ready for the brawl in the hall.
These besties are taking things to the mat.
You alright? No, he's alright.
Then on an all-new Game Shakers, these besties could be taking things to the next level.
I think Trick might like me. Oh my god, this is so cute! Your couple nickname could be Trace.
See it all go down Saturday at 8, only on Nick. May we have your attention, please? Due to an unforeseen shortage, there will be no candy for Halloween this year.
What?
That is correct. No candy. No gummies, no chocolate, no sour thingies, not even those old-fashioned toffees that no one will trade you for. No. As a replacement, please enjoy pennies, toothbrushes,
All
and
right.
raisins. Yes, raisins. This has been public service. Trick. Gotcha.
All right, you got me. Now cut it out.
Happy Halloween from Nickelodeon. Three brothers.
I think you won. Gee, thanks.
One new week. Zero clue.
What's going on?
Don't miss a brand new week of Alvin and the Chipmunks. All next week at 4:30. Keep it here.
Welcome back to ARG. I'm Hunter Spectre, and we're in a haunted salon in Erie, Pennsylvania, tracking the ghost of Armando the hairdresser. Wait a minute. I'm picking up something on my ARG ghost detector. Ooh, there he is. Now to trap him in my ghost containment device. Ugh, does anyone sweep this floor? He's on the run. I'm gonna have to improvise. Quincy hairdresser.
And I'm putting the spirit gum or whatever on my face right now because I'm going to be applying glitter.
I peed a little. I'm gonna write my weekly fan letter to Hunter right now while I'm still excited.
Don't forget to tune in next week for more of ARG's tour of the 25 most haunted places in America. We'll be visiting a spooky groundskeeper's house and a cemetery in Royal Woods, Michigan.
Did he just say Royal Woods, Michigan? No, I peed a little. This is it, Clyde. You ready to watch Hunter Spectre in action? I was born ready, Wicked. Well, actually, I was born
Alrighty.
ready, so I wasn't ready for much of anything.
Using a makeup sponge, I'm just going to kind of spread some glitter out on it. And I'm going to be patting that on my face.
See Hunter. Don't worry, buddy. I've got my trusty Argo sequel periscope. Oh, what do you see? Some kind of cave with a lot of stalactites and waxy-looking boulders. Come on, Clyde. I have a better idea.
Okay, ARG cadets, this is it. I'm going in. But don't worry, you'll be able to watch all the paranormal action on this screen. So, until we meet again, cadets.
Let me get a different one because it's like putting
Totally. It almost makes me forget
face paint on my face. And I didn't want that.
I landed on my official Argo handcuffs.
Hey, you two, no lying down on the job. Set your walkies to channel 4 and get your butts in that house. We're about to start shooting.
No, ma'am. We don't work for art because you know what they say. When you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. Come on, Clyde. We better get to our posts.
That's more like it.
I got tired of doing it with the sponge.
I gotta get that tissue from my scrapbook. Okay, I'll cover for you. I want that tissue.
Okay.
Hey, what are you two doofuses doing? Get over to your position and do not miss your cue. Quiet on the set and action.
On this special episode of ARG, we're going to be hunting for the ghost of groundskeeper Jim. Locals say you can
Put my tooth back on.
swing a shovel around the empty house. Hello? Hello? Are you here now, groundskeeper Jim? It's a sign! He's in the house.
Hey man, quit pulling out the lights. Hunter's trying to catch a ghost.
This will help me keep track of the ghost's exact location. He's right there. Got you cornered, groundskeeper Jim. Ectoplasm is attacking me. Shockingly strong. Take this. Sorry, Jim. You're grounded. What was that? I can't hear anything.
And cut. Great job, everyone.
Nice work with the gelatin, guys. I didn't think you'd hit me in the face, but I went with it. Made the scene even more believable.
I can't believe Hunter's a fake. Think about all the time we wasted watching 5 seasons of ARG. I could have learned to play the banjo. Clyde, you're kind of quiet back there.
Lincoln, I just don't want to talk about it right now.
I get that, buddy. Delete, 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 delete.
What are you doing, big brother?
Getting rid of all my recorded episodes of ARG.
More room for my show about plastic surgery's gone wrong.
Lincoln, come in, Lincoln.
Clyde, you sound old.
This is Clyde's dad. Can you come over? Clyde is having an episode, and I was specifically asked not to call Dr. Lopez on her vacation.
I'll be right there.
He's been throwing out his favorite possessions. He said something about them all being fake. At least I think that's what he said. It was hard to hear over Howard's cry.
Well, can you blame me? It's not just his things. He said he doesn't believe in birthday wishes, magicians, or leprechauns anymore. All the things that make our little guy so special.
Wait, I think I know what's going on. Clyde, look, I know you're upset about Hunter, but
I'm not upset. I'm grateful. He opened my eyes to what a chump I've been. I mean, if he's a fake, everything else must be fake too.
your Operation Desert Storm commemorative plates?
That show's gotta be rigged. No one could really caramelize 100 creme brulees in 5 minutes.
Are anti-alien abduction helmets?
Aliens. There's no such thing.
Clyde, you don't have to give up on everything you've ever believed in.
Oh, but I do, Lincoln. I do.
Clyde, that was your clock radio.
Ah.
It's worse than I thought, and I know who's to blame.
Where are you going?
To see a man about a ghost. Hunter Spector, if that's really your name.
I already told you guys, payday is Wednesday.
I'm not on your crew. I'm a fan. Well, I was until I saw what really happens on your show.
Oh.
I can handle it, but my friend Clyde is crushed. He was your biggest fan. He wrote you a letter every week.
Wait, that Clyde? He's the only fan who noticed when I switched to an all-cotton jumpsuit. Oh, I feel terrible. I didn't get into this business to trick kids. I wanted to hunt ghosts.
Then why don't you?
Oh, it's TV. We have a schedule. And if we can't find ghosts, we have to fake it.
Yeah, well now Clyde thinks everything he ever loved is fake.
I wish I could undo that, but I don't know how. We all know there's not a real ghost here.
Or is there?
Now, Clyde, you'll have to wait an hour after eating to go swimming. You'll get cramps.
That's just a myth, Dad. I suppose next you'll tell me if I make this face, it could freeze that way. Let alone.
That's it. I'm calling Dr. Lopez.
Okay. I'm gonna use my fluffy brush to kind of dust some of that glitter off.
Clyde, turn your walkie to channel 4. You gotta hear this.
Come in, our crew. Return to Royal Woods immediately. I have a real ghost here, but I can't catch him without my equipment.
So, just more of Hunter's lies.
But Clyde, the Royal Woods
I'm just gonna add a little bit more black in there.
That seemed pretty real.
Groundskeeper Jim's shovel.
Cherry? It is him! He's on the run!
What do you say, guys? Should we catch him? He's over there.
I got this! Yeah! Little help? He's in there!
Follow my lead.
I'm just using my finger to kind of blend it out.
You got him! Yeah! Incredible! That was amazing, Hunter! I'm going home to write you another fan letter right now! I believe! I believe! Is he not willing to collide, but I'm glad he believes again.
This bent can shaker really did the trick.
And the fishing line on the door was perfect.
And that spring behind the picture frame worked like a charm.
And that was a nice touch with the flying soda can. I didn't know you were gonna do that.
Yes, Amber. I thought you did. Hey, hard kittens. We're here in a haunted tugboat in Milwaukee, where locals say some nights you can see the ghost of Captain Jim swabbing the deck. I can't guarantee we'll find him here tonight, but if we do, he's mine.
Hey guys, got your little snack served on Clyde's Operation Desert Storm commemorative plates.
Thanks, Dad. Look, we're going swimming right after this show, so we should probably wait an hour.
No worries. Oh, our son is back. Howie, don't make that face. It'll freeze that way.
Whatever happens to Big Daddy, the milkman, the paper boy, even TV. You listen, waiting just around the bend.
Alright, can of tomato juice. Think fast. And of course the box boy's own personal touch, bread on the bottom of the bag.
Sienna. Sienna. Nani. Wake back up. Get up. Get out the bed.
Things like that. Stayed after school so often people thought I was the janitor.
Shouldn't let you sleep that long.
But your teacher wrote here, Stephanie is a wonderful student, but she needs to control her talking in class.
Dad, it's not my fault. Kids are always asking me for help. Look around. Check out these grades.
Steph, if you're always talking during class, you might miss out on something really important. Yeah, like recess. Or reading and writing and fundamental things. Steph, you have to stop being such a little chatterbox.
So, my whole family thinks I'm a chatterbox? How rude. No, it's fine. From now on, this little chatterbox is all locked up. Dad, we've got to do something. Listen to my report card. So unfair. A, 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 A.
Barely, this is an outrage.
Put in here my Spanish grade.
Oops.
A D in Spanish? Que pasa?
Sienna. Get up, baby. Wake up.
Senorita mostly hates me. I don't know.
And we are done. I don't feel like doing anything else.
You got a C in Spanish and DJ got a D?
Hey, man, I saw La Bamba 5 times.
6 A's and 1 D. Something's wrong here. I think I'll have a talk with your teacher.
Then Santa knew I could count on you.
You know, DJ, one day you're going to be very happy you can speak a second language. It always comes in handy. Well, excuse me, Mr. Berlitz.
So this is the finished look.
What other languages do you speak? Well, it just so happens that I speak several. I'm fluent in frog.
Let's see, I studied moose at What's the Matter You.
Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe and comment and tell me if you guys like it. Bye.